how can you even expect for your relationship to work when you don't even expect for your relationship to work? Yeah. Because you are insecure about the fact that you're in your relationship. And I've seen that from both sides. Like, I mean, and we had talked about this in the previous episode. Like, I'm big into fitness. I'm in the gym every day. I tell you what, I don't expect for whoever I'm with to be in the fitness like that. Because I guarantee you, if I get into bed and you're as hard as me, I'm getting the fuck out of the bed.
You don't want to get in the bed and she feel like one of them niggas that, you know, those niggas that be at those like fitness boxing, those guys, those little dummies that you gotta spar with.
And I can say this coming from, you know, my ex roommate sitting right here. Like, he ain't seen him come in the house skinny. He ain't seen him come in the house big. He ain't seen him come in the house however. Like, but they coming and then I'm coming, but still.
Like literally? Huh? Like literally coming?
Well, wait, he's killed all the innuendo.
Yeah, exactly, man. Come on, man.
Corey would rather see her come in with a box of Krispy Kremes than a jar
Made
of protein.
My night. Show up with a pizza, some Krispy Kreme, and some
instead of some whey protein and shit. Talk about we got to hit these meals tonight. He said, "Now I'm gonna hit this pizza. I'm gonna hit that pussy."
And there it is.
And then when I come home, somebody be like, "What's that?"
And Trey going like, "I'm gonna hit that pizza. I'm gonna hit that pussy too."
We about to do the same thing.
Like Trey come in and be like, "You want to watch TV?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to watch TV." Well, I don't know how to work the TV. You want to go upstairs?
And the bitch will call me out like, "You live here, bitch. I don't watch TV."
He's like, YouTube instructions on how to work this TV.
You hear that noise upstairs?
That's gonna be you shortly. That's
why it's so funny because it's true.
What you drinking, man?
Trey will sit downstairs 5 minutes.
You got a full bar.
Exactly. Be like, you want to watch TV? No, I don't know how to work the TV. Let's go upstairs.
I don't watch TV. That's what I'm saying.
But the point you hit, like when you enter a relationship,
that shit for show, bitch.
When you enter a relationship, trying to
you got all this relationship for show.
Shape yourself to be the person that you think your partner wants.
Yeah.
You're always gonna fail.
Yeah.
I still want somebody that's into an active lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean, active lifestyle and being hard, that's different.
Nigga, this ain't Bumble. Nigga, you trying to we trying to help you
on the
right
podcast
now,
looking for dates, man.
Nigga, you talking about?
Whoa! I'm just saying I want somebody that's active, being fit.
Nigga,
first of all, Bumble's horrible.
Nigga, you sidetracking the show.
You said Bumble.
Yeah, we're not. You're not making a dating profile right now.
I'm just saying. He said he gave us a demographic of what kind of women came to the crib.
Nigga, you thinking about sitting around thinking about, oh shit, what girl Trey want right now?
No, he said. I'm just saying. I would have liked somebody fit. He said I don't want somebody that's hard.
Nigga, you getting 1 star.
You getting 1 star?
Yeah.
Damn, like
shirt's coming out soon.
Is that Google reviews or that's Yelp?
Yelp. You Yelping?
You give me a Yelp 1 star. That's the bottom of the bottom.
I'll shut you down, nigga.
We close the trade down after this.
I'll close you down 1 star.
Let me redeem myself.
But you about to start pulling this point?
You know what though? Let me caveat that too by saying I will say pretty much everybody he brought home was fit though. Like that was his thing.
It's not attractive to certain things, man.
That notwithstanding,
we can edit it out.
No, we're gonna keep that shit in.
No, we keeping it. Most of this staying in.
What he said was he gave like 4 different body types that came to the crib.
The point, the emphasis was that the chicks that he went out with are thinking that they need to be a fit like a bikini competitor because he's into it.
Yeah.
But like if they knew him,
I ain't hear that.
Ain't worry about it.
That's because you still thinking about chicks you want to fuck.
Shit, if you 5'8", 300 pounds and can cook lasagna, you getting that work. If we making profiles,
no, you gonna eat that ricotta? They gonna lick that ricotta.
And I'm gonna eat ricotta when they upstairs.
You gonna get all that ricotta?
That is. No, I mean it.
That's a little thick.
And that's a.
Kind of thick as shit, dog.
Oh boy! All right,
it does kind of look like ricotta though.
We digress. We're very drunk, but anyway, like. That's another situation where insecurities are indirectly transposed on somebody. Like
that's projection.
Yeah,
and men do that with women too. Like when men think that they're with a woman, they're like, oh, she wants somebody that is like is a G, is not afraid. That's going to like knock niggas out, for saying anything to them. That's where you get yourself in trouble.
Shit, corny.
That's just real corny because like you're being a fake tough guy.
Man, when people fake it anyway,
we see plenty of these fake tough guys out when we go out.
I was just about to say, man, it's too many people that's faking, and that's a sign of their insecurities. I mean, everybody's the killer in the room.
Everybody's the killer in the room.
Everybody's the killer in the room. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's moving weight. Everybody's doing something that they ain't doing. And I don't know why, but to me that's just tiring. Like, I don't even see how people keep that up.
Well, it's easy to do with Instagram, because Instagram, you can fake it.
Until you run into somebody for real and they push your face back. Then
that was graphic. But
I mean, you keep keyboard gangster you want to, man. Like
Cat Williams said, you got a 300. It looked like a Phantom. Until the Phantom pull up.
Until the Phantom pull up, man. And the funny thing about it is, and I say that with this caveat, like, I'm never going to be one of them people that claim to be a gangster, claim to be a thug, nothing like that, because that's surely not the reputation I want, surely not what I represent. But even when I run into people like that, I quickly realize they're not about their life. You know what you pouring?
It's 151, my friend.
That's all 151, bro.
I'm going to have to wipe that out.
You might as well just drink the...
This is what you want right here. Unless you're trying to start your car, you don't want that 151.
No, I didn't know that. I was wondering why Rich was like, you want to drink that?
That will kill you. But I digress.
In relationships, when you enter a relationship with a woman as a man, you have or a man as a man, like you have to be comfortable with who you are. Confidence isn't something that it's easy to have because there's so many things that are trying to destabilize it. Whether it's your job or your own like subconscious. You have to work through these things. It's a constant battle.
Yeah.
To be confident in who you are, to believe in what you're doing, believe in what you stand for, and to at least like know that you're who you are. So whoever's in your life, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's a significant other, that if you're giving to them the best who you are, and if it's not good enough, then so be it. Then you move on, and eventually you'll find the people or connect with those spirits that are best for you.
Yeah, I mean that's absolutely true, and I'm glad you say that, because that brings up another very interesting situation, because you can make other people insecure without even trying to. And I say that from the perspective of I was in the relationships in the past where nothing was wrong with that person. It might have been the wrong time, but they might have just not been the one for me. And what happens when you let somebody know something like that is they start searching for the why.
Mm-hmm.
And when people start searching for a why in themselves that something went wrong, they start magnifying their own insecurities as possibly being the reason that it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst thing that you can do is validate that insecurity if that's not the case. Yeah. Now, first of all, I've done that. Let me say that. Like especially if I don't feel like dealing with somebody, or I feel like it's an easy way out and I just don't feel like dealing with the stress.
You're gonna take that way.
Yeah. Like somebody be like, well, is it whatever? Is it because I breathe too much? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yep, you breathe too many times in a day. I can't take it. I don't know what it is about how you breathe too many times in a day, but I just can't deal with it. And then you've magnified something that they already had a problem with in themselves that's completely unrelated to whatever you probably have wrong with them. And it's just become that much worse. And you can ruin people like that. Never feed into somebody's insecurities if you don't have a valid reason to. And what I mean by a valid reason, if their insecurities isn't something that's bothering you, or if it's not a legitimate issue for you to bring up, then it's not an insecurity. They already feel some type of way about it. You should be reassuring them that it's not an issue if it's not an issue. And the more you feed into it, the more you're really hurting both their self-confidence and how they feel about themselves. And I say that from the perspective of, I've done that shit to dozens of people when I was young and dumb. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. When I was young and reckless, I did that shit to dozens of people. Because if you already feel some type of way about yourself and you hand that to me on a silver platter as ammunition, and I'm not emotionally attached to you, or I don't care about you, and that's really how people are sometimes young in life. Like,
you don't get it.
Exactly. You're going to get it because you're giving me not only ammunition, you're giving me a way out and a button I can push whenever I feel like I want to hurt you or I'm upset with you or I want to get what I want. So,
I'm guilty of that.
Like people have to be aware of their insecurities for that same reason. Like, if you know you're insecure about something, don't hand it out to people on a silver platter either. Like, deal with it how you need to deal with it, but don't offer it up. You need to do that with somebody you trust, somebody you plan on marrying, which is hard to find these days, but still, like, when you share on that level, that's who you share it with. Besides that, honestly, the best way to put it, fuck them.
Yep. I say this to the women out there. There's a difference between a boy and a man. A boy gonna tell you what he wants you to hear. A man gonna tell you what he wants you to know. There's a big difference.
Huge difference.
And again, I've been on both sides of it. I've been young and dumb, like she said, which I thought I was just being fucking straightforward and honest, but I was actually being a dick and hurtful. But you know, as I've grown and progressed, etc., I'm still honest, but I choose words differently.
Yeah, you're more measured than what you said.
Yeah, of course, no doubt, man. Because
because at the end of the day, you're still talking to another human being. And if you want to get your point across, you need to say it effectively.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I try to find my way out fast, though.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Years ago, ladies, by the way.
And that's funny because, I mean, this is both related and unrelated because it's actually something Rich said to me. This might actually be a direct quote. But he was like, you'll know both when you care about somebody and when somebody matters because you're not going to deliver shit to them the same way you would somebody you don't care about. And when he said it, honestly, me being me, I was like, nah, I'm going to say shit to whoever the fuck I want to, however the fuck I want to say it, whenever the fuck I want to say it. And that's how it's going to come out. He was like, yeah, all right, we going to...
Yeah, sounds good.
we going to see about that shit. And, I mean, I ain't going to go into detail, but, I mean,
he knows what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Like, I have found myself checking my verbiage more often than not lately, and rightfully so.
Because when it's somebody you care about, you're not trying to hurt their feelings.
Right.
You're trying to get your point across. You're trying to communicate, effectively and as an adult would.
And you worry about exactly how it may affect them. Because I mean, even from my perspective, when I'm looking at it, like, in my mind, I can say, you know what? I'm not trying to hurt their feelings. I'm not trying to hurt their feelings. I'm just trying to be honest.
But if their feelings are hurt in the process.
Yeah, exactly. What happens is, I realize exactly that. What happens is, when you care about them, you stop before you say some shit and you ask yourself, will it hurt their feelings? Opposed to if you're trying to hurt their feelings or not, it's like, all right, hold up. Let me pause and think about this shit. Because if it come across the wrong way, I done fucked up.
You put safeguards in.
Yeah.
When you're going through it.
Now, when I don't care...
There's no safeguards.
Yeah, but how about when there's three levels of relationship? Well, a couple of levels of relationship, but I'll give you three. So relationship, dating,
right,
your friends,
right,
and your family.
Right.
These are the people that you're supposed to confide in and talk to and give and take advice. But if they really know you, and if I say, hey, Corey, Rich, not right now.
Oh, yeah.
Don't. I'm basically saying, right now, I need to breathe.
Yeah.
What if they push?
What if
they keep pushing?
But you also have to understand. I guess that's also dependent on the situation.
Okay.
Because I think also if it's something that's severe,
okay,
and I say no, I can't. Like no, we got to deal with this now.
Yeah.
Like if it's something that is affecting you or that person immediately, physically, mentally, that could be potentially seriously harmful, then they know.
Okay.
You can't I understand you want to do this because that